Well, greetings and hello there, everybody. It's me, your beloved and wonderful Star Wars Dad, Nooch Too Good, and something interesting and curious and amusing. Curiouser and curiouser is happening on my roster in Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. You guys know the account. It started as Nooch 2 Hyperdrive, then went to Nooch 2 Lightspeed, and now is Nooch 2 Punch Up. We've kind of evolved this account over time. Last year we spent over $5,000, $1,000 a week on the account just to see what that would do, and boom, we're in the late game right now, farming Leviathan. We're almost there, but as we round the corner for Leviathan, and I'm looking squarely at my Jedi Master Kenobi and Lord Vader farms right square in the eye. An interesting development is occurring on my roster. And that development is I don't necessarily need to really farm Kyrotechs anymore. I have a lot of Kyrotechs. I have a lot of, and this doesn't even encompass, I'll show you in a second here, but I've got 17. I've been showing you guys this for a while, but I've been the biggest honk in the game for a long time for, farm your Kyrotechs till you're blue in the face. I made a video last week, maybe it was this week, I don't know. And I said, I said embrace. That's what I was saying, do not fear the Kyrotechs. I said embrace the Kyrotech crunch, embrace it. Go farm them, get out those Kyrotechs. But we look at these, the squid ones, I call them, 1765. That's enough to get through 4 or 5 characters. We'll talk about that in another moment here. I'm trying to find my, there you go. I got my laptops here. I've got, 1,492. Columbus sailed the ocean blue. I got 1,500 of these as well. But that's not even to count the pieces I'm picking up. Here it is. This is it right here. This piece. You see that? That's a Mark 7 Kyrotech shock bar. That's a full piece right there, which is worth 50 more of each of those Kyrotechs. I'm getting these jobbies straight off of the episode pass, the episode track here. So I pulled several of those. Let's go find them here. I think they're on the top part of the path. So there's one. So I got that this time, and I've gotten them before as well. And there's one of these. Who needs these? Does it show me anybody needs these? I wish it would. There we go. Okay, well, I've only got Keller and Beck that needs one of them right now, but I've been spending, I've got 3 of these. I have 3 of these. So that's another 150, no, I'm sorry. That's another 300 Kyrotech right there. This is another, so in addition to the 1,700 plus 1,500 is 3,200 plus I got another 400 here. That's 3,600 Kyrotech. Now, when you look at the grand scheme of things, generally speaking, regular characters that are released now in the game cost 400 Kyrotech, so that's 8 regular characters, and then Galactic Legends cost 700. Again, generally speaking, there are exceptions to that rule, of course, across the board. Mon Mothma requires 500. Shock T requires 500. I think Sith Eternal only requires 300. 300 for Sith Eternal is less Kyrotech than every new character released in the last 3 years. But regardless, I have a lot of Kyrotech. And a lot of the characters that I'm getting now, a lot of these characters that I will relic at some point, I'm going to be getting them from bundles, right? I'm going to be getting them relic from Lightspeed bundles. So I don't have to go spend all the Kyrotech that I have to spend on them. It's really kind of crazy. It's really kind of amazing. So for me, I've really slowed down my Kyrotech farming. I have said for a long time that when you're out of everything else to farm, you should farm Kyrotechs here. And honestly, that's mostly what I'm going to do. When you farm these light side Kyrotechs, you get a lot of value there on this 7B node. Not just the Kyrotechs, but you're also getting these Mark V Fabritech data pads, which is that's kind of your best piece to farm your Bronzium. What do they call it? I can never get it. Your Bronzium resistors. It's not resistors. It's Bronzium wirings. Yeah, right here, this piece. This is just the best way to get it. That you get more complete of these than anything else. So it still makes sense to farm those light side Kyrotech node just to get that piece. But I actually spent the last several days farming out this piece right here. I was short on these. And I was short on these. And I went out and I just spent I'll spend some more of it right now. I'm not afraid. I have no fear. There you go. I just spent energy. I got 2 more of these Mark 7 Nubian design textile. Nubian. I just got more of those. So I'm not going to be afeared any longer of spending my regular energy on other stuff because I'm going to continue to stack up Kyrotechs throughout just playing the game. Also, I'm going to be farming Kyrotechs from time to time when I don't need to farm something else. And I will also be getting those pieces out of the episode pass since I'm buying the episode pass every 4 weeks. Another note, though, it goes a little bit deeper than this. I'm looking at my shipments now. And when we look at a couple places where I have always purchased Kyrotech. I mean, when I say always, I mean always. I don't really need anything with my Get 3 currency up here. I've got all these characters in the Razor Crest farm. I've always grabbed Kyrotech with this. 300 Kyrots, 300 of my Mark III currency for 5 Kyrot. That's a pretty good deal. But now I'm looking at maybe I could spend $850 and get a couple Zimbiddles. In fact, let's just do that. You know, those Zimbiddles add up over time. That's not, 2 isn't going to, it might make or break me. I don't know. I need a lot of Zimbiddles. I know that. I need a lot of Relic 7 characters, Relic 8 characters, Relic 9 characters. I need a lot of Zimbiddle in the game. You can't get enough Zimbiddle in your life. Let's drop a Zimbiddle in comments for anybody who's gotten this far. Drop a Zimbiddle out there, folks. You can't get enough Zimbiddle in your life. And that also goes for my Get 2 currency here. Now, what I might do here is I'll take myself over. No, I'm going to leave it. I was taking myself over 1,500, but I won't. I need a lot of this gear here. You can see I got this and that's for Shock T, but it'll come up for other characters too. These lenses come up all the time. I mean, you need these for half of the characters in the game. So I'm going to go ahead and buy 8 of those. And I'm going to go ahead. That's not needed there a lot. These gold balls, I'm going to go ahead and buy 8 of those. So I'm going to buy these 2 because I will need these for somebody. I'm getting Leviathan. I'm getting Jedi Master. I'm getting a lot of stuff. I need some farming done here. And then I'll be moving on to sharding for the new Bad Batch and getting those characters too. So I have a lot of work to do. I got to get Bo-Katan and I got to get Jedi Knight Cal and all this good stuff. So I've got a lot of gearing to do in the game. So I'm no longer afraid to spend this currency on in Probe Droid, no. Until Probe Droid pops up into a Galactic Legend farm, it ain't happening, brothers and sisters. I know there's a Datacron out for it right now. Whatever. I'm not going to spend the time to relic it. I'll be doing every other month in the Galactic Bounties. I'll get 20 shards and I'll be happy. And in another year, I'll have it done. It's not where I really thought it'd be Cry for Land. It's not. And again, looking at this, this is my championship, my Grand Arena Championship tokens. I've always used this, and I've always said to you guys, I have said this ad nauseum. Only farm Kyrotech in here. Well, now that I don't need Kyrotech, I can start looking at I've literally never looked at my options in here. And when I say literally, I mean literally. I've never even looked across this top row to see what's available. This next row, I've never looked at it. I can get some mods. I didn't know I could get mod stuff in here. I'm sure I've seen it at some point, but I just flushed it out of my brain because I never even bother. I come to the shop, I boom, click my Kyrotech, get it done, and I'm out, right? So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to farm some of these stun cuffs. I told you I need a lot of gear. I'm going to start farming gear. That's really the entirety of my story. And as I look forward to all the farms coming my way here. In fact, Inquisitors, look at this Inquisitorious bundle that I just bought here. A month ago. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times 400 is what, boys and girls? 2,000 Kyrotech I saved by buying this bundle. It doesn't get much better than that. That's why these bundles are the big part of the value is getting those Kyrotechs out of it. I got to get Great Inquisitor. Come on, Deacon, leave me alone. I'll get it. This is coming up soon. This is actually my next farm. I forgot about this. This will be my next farm. I got some Zetas to do. You don't care about that. You've heard all the updates. So anyway, that's my account right now after spending way too much money last year and investing, my wallet hard into the game. I'm now sitting on an absolute abundance of Kyrotech, and so I'm going to start using my resources to farm other stuff. If I get down below 800 or something, I'll probably flip back over. I've got some flexibility. We love having flexibility in the game to pursue whatever farming is in front of us at the time, and I've earned myself some flexibility, or maybe I've purchased myself some flexibility. There you go, boys and girls. That's all I have for today. I don't have much else to add. Lots of updates coming to the account, lots of good things on the way. I love you guys. I hope you have a great day. I will talk to you very soon. And of course, as you go throughout your day and your life, and good things happen and bad things happen, because good things and bad things happen to all of us, no matter who we are Always remember, Nooch Too Good.